Welcome to another episode of The American Dream. I'm your host today, Craig Sewing, and today we got a great show. The American Dream, a national show that combats negative media centered around real estate and lifestyle. And we're going all across the country. In our show, we're calling the Extreme Show. We're going whitewater rafting. We're checking out mansions. We're jumping out of airplanes. Got a great show lined up for you. Let's go ahead and get the American Dream started right now.
Hello, American Dream.
Welcome to Hidden Bay.
Welcome to Tribeca.
Austin, Texas.
Lynch, Colorado.
Welcome to Crown Heights.
In Bridgeland.
In Seattle. Celebration, Florida.
San Antonio Riverwalk. Tempe, Arizona.
Sunny Isles Beach.
Washington, D.C.
Piketon Rose.
Mason, Ohio. I'm in Winnipeg.
This is my American dream.
All right, our first extreme segment. You ever seen a grandpa jump out of an airplane? Or how about this one? You ever wanted to push a realtor out of an airplane? Well, it kind of happens in this next segment. We're going out to Phoenix for our first extreme segment with the Panozzos. Top performing realtors, gonna have a lot of fun. Let's go check it out.
So this ought to be an interesting day. And then some.
Say it out loud.
Well, today on this episode of The American Dream, we are getting outside our comfort zone. Not only as a family, because I have my daughters with me, but also our entire real estate team.
And our preferred lenders.
And our preferred lenders, Christy and Kelly. So today is going to be a little unnerving for me because I've never done this, and I'm a little nervous, to be quite honest. But nonetheless, these are professionals, and they're going to use a little larger chute for me today. So I'm feeling okay about it.
You're gonna be just fine. Hey, Courtney and I did it. You can do it.
Okay, this is going to be cool. We're about to go through registration. They're going to give us a little hands-on, and then we're going up in a plane. So stay tuned.
It's trying to walk with the angels in the city so fatal. Don't fall into the flames. Don't knock my reckless ways. We'll be unbreakable, unmistakable. Live in overdrive.
This one right here, my daughter Nicole, she said, Dad, I want for our 2019 goals for you and I to go skydiving.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
So the other half of the Panozzo family, they're pretty nervous about jumping today, aren't they?
They are.
Oh my God.
We've done this before.
Mom and Courtney already jumped, but you know, for us, it's kind of like this. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. It's uncomfortable.
We got this. But I will tell you, there's still some nerves.
We are out skydiving. No, really.
We are super excited to be doing this.
Yes.
I've been wanting to do it my whole life.
I got the baby at home and already rode her wheel. She's gonna hang out with my sister.
Somehow I'm standing here today, like totally getting uncomfortable. I'm kind of scared.
But hey, we're gonna be okay, I think.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Should be fun.
Thanks for having us, Dave and Kim.
Yes, you guys rock. We're part of your family. We love it.
All right, let's do this.
Let's get up tonight, go for a ride. Foot to the floor, let the motor roll.
Holy shit!
Take it outside, break through the door, take to the core. I ain't saying we ain't looking for trouble. I ain't saying we ain't. I ain't saying we ain't looking for trouble. I ain't saying we ain't. 'Cause you gotta come in. Going off like a hand grenade. Knock it down from your high horse, coming with the force of a Cat 5 hurricane.
High five.
So not exactly your stereotypical grandpa, but a grandpa nonetheless. Dave Panozzo, also an extremist, jumping out of that airplane. All right, we're going to switch gears now, and we're going to go to Miami and do some jet ski riding on our extreme show. Let's check it out.
Hi, American Dream. Brett Eaglstein here with the Carroll Group of Douglas Elliman, and I have my business partner here, Michael Prettitore. So Michael, when I first gave you a call, I told you that my client wanted to be in Boca Raton. You told me, no, Brett, he needs to be in Highland Beach. Why is that?
Highland Beach is amazing. It's located between the Intracoastal and the ocean. It's one of the best enclaves in Florida. So your buyers will definitely be impressed.
So this is the house, Michael? I didn't know you were bringing me to a castle. Look at this thing.
I told you it was really nice. Wait till you see inside.
I can't wait.
Highland Beach was actually voted one of the safest places in Florida as a whole. They have their own police department, and also your beach is only about a block and a half away.
So not only is this house waterfront, it's also beachfront.
I mean, you can't beat it.
Wow, Michael, you weren't kidding. This house is absolutely stunning.
This house is 7,600 square feet under air. It has 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms.
One thing that I personally love about this house is how circular it is. This is something my guy cares about, is the attention to detail.
Storage right here. You have the double sink. You have storage underneath. And also, you notice the builder brought in the light from outside. You can see through the cabinets. If you come back to the butler's pantry back here. See these outdoors? You actually have another kitchen outside you can entertain. And beautiful cypress ceilings, surround sound outside, a beautiful jacuzzi here.
The reason why I like this jacuzzi so much is because it presents some privacy from the outside world, but it's also decorative, right? Because you have that fountain feature.
You have a 50-foot dock here with 60 amp service. You have a lift for 2 jet skis as well. Brett, no mega mansion is complete without an elevator.
Can I try it?
Sure, let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna take the stairs. This house actually is built on all concrete, even the steps here, solid stone underneath with a marble overlay. I'm here. Where'd Brett go?
Right here. Oh, you forgot about me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right, Michael, we're upstairs now. Can you give me the lay of the land?
Sure, we have 2 guest suites, one facing east for beautiful sunrises,
Excellent.
and one facing west for amazing sunsets.
And that also overlooks the Intercoastal, right?
Yep.
So Michael, you said this is your favorite bedroom in the entire house. Why is that?
Look at the vast space in here. It's amazing, beautiful hardwood floors. As you walk into the master bath, you have beautiful vanities there for getting ready. So Brett, as soon as you walk in, you'll notice the jacuzzi. And beyond that is the largest shower I've ever seen. It has 8 shower heads and a waterfall feature.
You know what I think my favorite part of this entire bathroom is? Are the dual water closets, his and hers. So Michael, thanks for showing me around. The house is absolutely stunning.
Hey Brett, you haven't seen the best part. I have a buddy across the way who has a couple jet skis. We can cruise the Intracoastal and head right over to the beach.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, the Extreme Show had you jumping out of airplanes in Phoenix and riding jet skis in Miami, but let's pump the brakes for a moment. The American Dream is a national show about real estate, but all housing markets are local. Let's go for your first local market update. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, I'm Cassie Loyfin, and we're here today in the hip neighborhood of East Village, San Diego. I'm about to meet with Chad Daneker. He's a top realtor in this area. He's going to be taking us on an exclusive tour of the luxury condos here at 800 The Mark Lane. When they designed this place, they truly hit the mark. Let's check it out. So Chad, you are widely considered the go-to guy here in downtown San Diego, and this place is truly impressive. So tell me about some of the amenities here at 800 The Mark Lane.
Yeah, one of my favorite features about the building is it's got a 55-foot lap pool that's in the sun year-round. So it's on the south end of the tower, so it gets great sun exposure even in the winter, and it's wrapped in glass. So if it's a windy, breezy day like in the springtime, you don't get that wind whipping through the pool. So it's really a nice feature. And then it by far has the largest jacuzzi downtown. I'm not exaggerating when I say you can put 20 people in this jacuzzi.
That is quite the claim to be able to have. Plus you've got this outdoor space, this central courtyard where you can hang out, you can barbecue.
Yeah, there's a beautiful grassy area and they don't allow pets on it, so it's really nice for bocce ball or picnics, and we see people out here having fun, having a couple brews and just enjoying the building and the sun in San Diego here.
Sure, well if this is the outside, I can't wait to see the inside. You want to show us?
It's great, sure, let's go on up.
So here we are, Chad. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, this is a perfect example of a property at The Mark. We're here in a 2-bedroom residence on the southwest corner. And one of the best things about these condos here is that they're generous in size. And you've got beautiful views with floor-to-ceiling windows. We've got the ballpark, the San Diego Bay and Coronado.
Yep.
And then over here to the west, it's absolutely amazing. You can see right across the gas lamp quarter, because there's height restrictions in the historic gas lamp quarter, straight out to the San Diego Bay again, and then Point Loma in the far distance, as well as the San Diego Airport if you look to the northwest.
So show us around. This is gorgeous in the inside. I mean, give us a tour of the kitchen and everything else.
Yeah, so what's really, what sets the Mark apart that makes it a little bit different is you've got some exposed concrete. Architects love that. It's very modern and just kind of a little bit edgy, so it's not your typical kind of boring condo. And then what Doug Wilson did here at the Mark is he did Studio Becker German cabinets, really nice. He did GE monogram appliances, especially on the 20th floor and above. And then like most condos, this property was built in 2007. So like most properties in 2007, you've got your standard granite slab countertops, stainless sink and whatnot. But it's always an open concept.
Yeah.
So it's just one big open room. People today love the great room effect for dining and for entertaining. Another thing I like about the residences here at the Mark is that the master bathrooms are actually a true bathroom with a dual vanity and big walk-in shower.
Oh, yeah.
So there's enough space for a couple to actually have their own space.
That's critical. You don't want to be elbowing each other for that extra room.
No, certainly not.
Yeah, no, perfect. Since you know this area so well, you've worked here for so long, and I know how much you love downtown, any restaurants in particular that you would recommend in the East Village area?
Oh, there's so many amazing places. Why don't we just hop across the street to one of my favorites right here. We'll grab a beer and I'll tell you all about it.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Well, I see why you brought us here to Half Door. This deck seating is amazing. The ballpark is literally one block that way, and I've been to a Padres game many times, but I don't really know this area. Tell me a little bit more about East Village.
Yeah, East Village is a great neighborhood. It's really what I would call a neighborhood in transition. You know, you go years back and it was kind of an industrial area with all sorts of warehouse buildings. And today what you find with the catalyst of Petco Park really kind of spurring the development here, all those warehouse buildings have turned into restaurants and cafes, and then there's great bars and breweries, and even now distilleries with the craft distillery scene happening. So
Sure.
It's so much fun. There's hotels, there's residential towers for condos, also apartments, and then you've got all these different venues for entertainment. So it's really turning into a fun neighborhood, and it's blossoming nicely.
And you can feel that being at a pub like this one. Thank you for bringing us here, having some beers on this sunny day, and
Cheers.
really enjoyed getting to know East Village. Thank you, Chad.
Yeah, great to get to know you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ladies, thank you for inviting me to beautiful La Jolla. We're in Bird Rock, which I feel like I know, but I don't know a whole lot about Bird Rock.
Well, Bird Rock is an amazing community. It's part of La Jolla. It's the most southern part of La Jolla. So the next community down is Pacific Beach. And then as we go north, we get into Lower Hermosa and on our way into downtown.
Well, I know Bird Rock has gone through quite a bit of transformations recently as well.
Right.
They put these turnabouts, which are fabulous for traffic, and they're also beautiful. And they did that about 2 years ago, and it kind of changed the whole ambience and the feeling of Bird Rock. And there's a lot of new construction going on, which means the economy's in pretty good shape.
Right? And with that, I'm sure comes more people coming to the neighborhood.
And more houses sold.
More houses sold,
Exactly. Yes. And we have a house to show you. And it's on Dolphin Place. You can walk there from here.
Love that.
And it's a listing we have with our team member, Kate Adams. But I'm gonna have to go show another house, so I'm gonna let you guys go there.
And it is directly on the ocean, which is the most important thing.
Happy to see it. Anytime I can go to the ocean.
Have fun.
Well, here's the house.
Wow. Well, that was quick. You were kidding.
Yeah. Let's see if Kate's going to be at the door.
Come on in. Welcome to the ocean.
Thank you.
This never gets old. I love this house.
This is great. So what's the history of this house right here?
This house was a little 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 900 square foot property back in the 80s and 90s. And a very clever young woman bought it and converted it, so it's now a 2-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,800 square foot luxury retreat on the water.
And I think it's the least expensive home on the ocean at this point right now in La Jolla.
That's huge.
And it's a house, not a condo.
That's very, I mean, you're literally looking right out into the surfers right now.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Great waves today, actually.
Yeah, I think we should check out the said waves, right?
Well, it has a unique deck. Come see this.
Is there any better?
No, this is gorgeous. And you could live here. Every day, this could be your view.
Well, you're probably going to be distracted by the wonderful waves and surfers today, but what I really want you to notice is out behind me. If you look at the view, it's southwest. So you get lights at night, you get a view of Point Loma, you get the Pacific Beach Pier, you get crowds, kayakers, wonderful things to view every single day. And if you had a dead west property, it'd be a black hole.
That's so true. You know, I never thought about that. Everybody wants that west facing, but it's true. Once the sun goes down, you have nothing to look at.
Even at the sun at 3 o'clock in the afternoon is pretty tough.
Right?
So this is great because
but this is even more beautiful.
And sunsets. Sunsets over the water.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Doesn't get any better than this. And the added bonus that you get to live in what we got to explore, the beautiful community of Bird Rock, which is incredible.
Right.
So I think this is a win-win.
This is just a block and a half from the downtown Bird Rock.
It took us nothing to get here. It was beautiful. Well, congratulations on this gorgeous listing.
Thank you.
It's not going to last long. We appreciate you showing us around.
Well, I'm so happy you could come today.
And we'll invite you back when we have the buyer, and we'll have a party for the buyer.
And we have the party, the celebration.
Hope you enjoyed that local segment from your own real estate market, but let's pull back out and go national to our extreme show. Zip lining and whitewater rafting in Charlotte. Let's go check it out.
Hey guys, it's Shannon Lynch, your local realtor here in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you are into ziplining, rock climbing, craft beer, and live music, I've got just the place for you. Today, we're at the U.S. National Whitewater Center.
So we started in 2006.
I remember that. I remember when we were leading up, there was a lot of hype.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was so much smaller than what it is today.
Yeah, and rightfully so, a lot of hype. So we have the world's largest man-made whitewater channel in the world, so that is super awesome.
That's bragging rights. I totally would talk about that.
Maybe. So it all kind of started with whitewater kayaking and whitewater rafting and kind of becoming a bit of an oasis and a community hub for Charlotte and all of our surrounding communities to get active and outside and outdoors and playing and trying new things and, you know, really stepping outside of your comfort zone. There's something for everyone at the Whitewater Center, from yoga and whitewater rafting to kids, to senior citizens, to young professionals, to families. So now we have rock climbing, we have over 40 miles of trails.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's so awesome. With festivals, we have about 9 festivals a year. And so they're all free to the community, free to attend, open to the public. Everybody is welcome.
So we're over near the Deepwater Solo, and I have to tell you, this thing scares me and excites me.
It's the world's only permanent structure of its kind.
Yeah.
And so what's really cool about the Deepwater Solo Wall is that we have everyone from summer camp kids that climb on it to world-renowned climbing athletes.
Okay, then that makes me feel embarrassed that I haven't been on it yet if school kids are going on it.
Not at all. Kids are fearless. So you climb up to the top, and then when you get to the top, you let go, and then you fall into the water.
Well, and of course we have the zip liners going overhead as we're talking.
It's a great view. So it's housed on Hawk Island.
So there's how many? 8 total?
I believe so, yeah.
That's amazing.
Whitewater rafting is kind of, it's the, you know, our busiest activity. Everyone loves to come down the channel. We have the Comp channel, and we've got the Wilderness channel. So yeah, a lot of people come here for whitewater rafting and whitewater kayaking, and then they stay for everything.
Yes.
All right, let's slow our roll on the extremities. We're going to go into your local market for a real estate and lifestyle update from your own city.
In the late 1800s, Alicia Babcock and Hampton Story decided to purchase the island of Coronado and turn it into a haven for people that are seeking resort living. From there, they built the Hotel del Coronado, of which Coronado is so well known. Of course, it's its namesake. But one of the things about Coronado that's so amazing is that you may have never heard of it. And for the locals, that's not such a bad thing. There are so few people here in the middle of the off-season that everyone knows your neighbors. And there's an area even more localized down here that we're walking through today called the Coronado Caves. And in the Coronado Caves, if you're looking to get groceries, if you're looking to go to a restaurant, if you're looking to get breakfast, you can do it from a boat that's parked right in front of your house. Today I'm going to show you a property that we just listed for $3.6 million in the Coronado Caves, and it is going to blow your mind. The Coronado Caves are already home to some of the best waterfront properties in all of California, but 41 The Point sits on a channel that allows for the largest boats in all of the Coronado Caves. In fact, this property, 41 The Point, allows for a 65-foot yacht, and going with that yacht is a property that is absolutely gorgeous. Let's check it out. Built in the 2000s, this property defies the mundane. It's contemporary and it's modern, but you get things like this, the stained glass window that runs almost 30 feet from floor to ceiling. And what that allows for is multiple different colors throughout the property. But the crowning achievement of the property is where I'm standing right now. It's this modern kitchen. It's got waterfall edge tile, it's got frameless cabinetry that's European and Italian in style. It's got Wolf, it's got Miele, but it sits next to this cozy living room that's got some wood and tile to give you the sense that you're truly nautical. But my favorite area is not the largest. It's the smallest, it's the most cozy, it's right behind me. And it comes complete with a little bookcase. It's kind of nostalgic. What I think I would do with this book is I would sit here and I would read this book and I would look out over the water. Because what's the point of having a waterfront property if you can't enjoy it? 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and 3,200 square feet. But if you're buying this house, this is the only room that matters, the master bedroom. And off of the master bedroom is a balcony that is fit for a king and queen. For a waterfront property, you need a tub this substantial. And then on the other side of this wall is a 100 square foot walk-in shower with 2 nozzles and 8-foot ceilings. And I like to imagine myself in this house every single morning in the bathroom, applying sunscreen in this mirror right here, because on the other side of the sliding door that leads out of the master bedroom is space for your 65-foot yacht. And at the end of our tour, quite ironically, is what boaters call the front yard of houses like this. And that tells you a lot about how people like this live, because the water is not just a way of life, it's a lifestyle. This dock, of course, has room for a 65-foot boat, and with the Lowe's Coronado right behind us, an $80 million resort, you can tell that you have access to everything. And right now, I'm realizing that I forgot my boat.
I'm out here in beautiful Bay Park, and there's so much to see. I see breweries, restaurants, and I hear the trolley's going to be coming through here. You know, I have 2 people that are going to tell me all about this area and exciting events coming up. Let's go learn all about it. Hi, guys. Hi, Max.
Hello.
Thank you for inviting me here today. You brought a friend along to tell us a little bit about some exciting events. Tell me what's going on.
Well, we've got Darlene De La Paz.
Darling.
Yes. Yes, and owner of Possible Creations, a marketing firm. And we've got this great space. It's worked out so well just to, come in, have a glass of wine, have a beer, have a little appetizer, and just sit down and relax a little bit. You need to digest and, catch a breather before venturing back out.
Now, I know when you say that, some people might be listening and be like, why do I want to go to an office and have a drink? I don't think they know what you have hidden in the back here. It's amazing. It's like no office I've seen. I would love to work here. You'd probably find me out there half the time, but I really want to show everyone what you have hidden in the back and why they have to stop by your place.
Yes, it is our own little secret place, but we're going to let everybody in on it.
Let's go take a look.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
Okay, guys, we've made it out, and this is not even a patio. What would you call this?
You know what? This started out as just our own little secret man cave, and it has just evolved.
This is more than a man cave. This place is huge once we get to show everyone. What all goes on back here?
You know what? We're really working to make it kind of a center for the community. Gosh, we've had private events, we've had client events. We are now actually leasing it out as a space for events. Gosh, we have community movie nights back here.
Okay.
We like to have a lot of fun with it.
I can see all of that working. There's a lot of space to do that here. You got some ping pong. Is it pet friendly?
It is pet friendly.
I figured because you have the turf. So
We
you
are
can
all
invite
set.
everyone in here. Now I know that you guys said there's restaurants that are going to be next door. So sometimes maybe you had something to eat. You're a little full. Come hang out here for a while. You guys have screens. You guys have
Take a break,
Yeah,
a little kind
right?
of siesta in between it all,
And the kids want to keep going, so they'll have the space. There is a lot of space here. It was completely unexpected to find this here in the back of your office, but it's really an amazing space. How can people find out more about the space and more about your company?
You know what? Well, we're here in the heart of Bay Park, so they can just walk in the door or just, Google us, reach out to us, and we're glad to lease it out. Remax Pacific, yes. Max Fokers.
Okay, Max, I love the space, but I did see a ping pong table over there. I really want to thank you for having us, but I might beat you at this game. What do you think?
It's a date. Let's do it.
First-time homebuyers is a special information just for you. The federal government will give you money in the form of a tax credit to buy a home. It's called the Mortgage Credit Certificate Program, or MCC. Let me tell you how it works. If you buy a home with a $486,000 loan amount at a 5% interest rate, you'll pay $24,300 in interest for that first year. The federal government will give you 20% of that interest, which is $4,860, in the form of a tax credit to go against your federal tax liability. You get this credit every year for the life of the loan. Here's how you qualify. You can't have owned a home in the last 3 years. You have to buy a home in the city of San Diego. You have to make under $136,220 in annual income, and your home price cannot exceed $731,177. Internet lenders can't offer you this program, so make sure you're seeking out someone like myself who is trained and certified to do MCCs. I'm Sara, Lindsey, your home loan gal at Synergy One Lending, and this is your Mortgage Minute.
I love this show. What show gives you local market advice in a national show like this? So I hope you enjoyed that local segment. Now, our last extreme clip. We're going out and checking out the ocean, mansions, otters, whales. Nothing more extreme than that. Let's go check it out now.
Hi guys, Chad Hawker with Synergy One. For this episode of American Dream, I get to be with Judy. We're gonna go on a beautiful walk through Point Lobos. And this is one of your favorite spots, isn't it?
Yep, this is where I come to just kind of zone out and get away and clear my head. And Point Lobos was Robert Louis Stevenson's inspiration when he wrote Treasure Island.
Didn't know it.
This is actually Treasure Island.
Didn't know it.
Yeah, one of the best walking trails on the planet. I mean, it's very world famous.
That was spectacular. I haven't been in Point Lobos in such a long time, and appreciate you inspiring me to come back.
I have one more place to take you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to show you a home that's just a few minutes from here, sitting out on that water that we just left.
Here we are, almost on the edge of the ocean again. Looks like we're gonna jump off with this house.
I know, it's pretty spectacular.
It's a gated community, which is really rare for the coastline right here. And there's only how many houses in this?
Ooh, I think maybe 20.
Wow.
Actually, I'm not sure exactly, but it's a wonderful level walking street. Most people don't even know it's here because it's kind of set off the road, and it's maybe a 5-minute drive to town, 6 minutes. Look at this.
Oh my goodness. It's like you're on the end of a ship.
Isn't it? It feels like you're on a ship. There's whales that just pass right by here.
Oh my goodness.
And you can see them spouting, and
you can just feel the energy of the ocean right here.
I know. It's pretty amazing, isn't
Powerful. Yeah.
And this is only a few minutes from Point Lobos. Obviously, the whole rest of the Big Sur coast, goes way down there, but you've got the benefit of being private and secluded and away while you're here, but you're really only a few minutes from everything. Wow. You want to go out and see the cove?
I do. Let's do that.
And then we'll come back and I'll show you the rest of the house. You've got all of this is where the otters come, and they are on the rocks and bouncing along here. Yeah, I know, it's amazing. And watch them laying on their back, cracking
abalone.
Yep. And all the pictures you see. Isn't it amazing?
The otter life.
Yeah.
The otter life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is, again, as I said, very high tide. You see a lot of ships that go through here. And then the whales come very, very close to the coastline. So this particular house is about 2,700 square feet, and it's all one level, which is really nice. So it's not one of these great big oversized homes. It's just cozy and nice, a great place to come for the weekend. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
Let's go look at the inside.
You want to see inside? This is my favorite place. I don't know what it is. I just like right here. I mean, it's amazing. I feel like I'm on a ship. I can turn this way and see this magnificent example of, the beautiful cypress trees and the mountains. The sun comes up over these mountains and it's peaceful and serene, and then I can just turn right here at my kitchen and look what's there. So Chad, can you imagine waking up in the morning to that?
No, I can't.
I
That is
know.
so spectacular.
Yeah.
It's like you've got your own moving wall art. It's not, it's just real.
So this is not only in one of the most beautiful parts of the world, it's a real rarity to have a home sitting right on this ocean front. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's gated, so you are really on your own in here and just like there's no one else around.
Again, Judy, thank you.
You're welcome, and thanks for joining me out here, and thank you for joining me at this spectacular place. And I look forward to seeing you at the next segment of the American Dream TV.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media by giving you a national story. Today, an extreme one, also with those local market updates on real estate and lifestyle. That's all for today. Thank you so much. And of course, cheers to your American Dream.